Hello everyone, and it's time to reveal what makes a beautiful woman beautiful. There's such a thing called a golden ratio, and the AI has selected who is supposedly the most beautiful woman in the world. Stay tuned. And also stay tuned because I will share with you who I think is the most beautiful celebrity that has graced the stage in Singapore. We begin with this beautiful lady, Grace Chan. I don't really know who she is. Thank you all of you who have submitted their photograph, and this is beautiful Grace Chan. And it's been said that Asians have a little bit of disadvantage because brown eyes is supposedly ranked the lowest in terms of beauty, and eyes like light blue and turquoise are ranked high. So I did a little bit of Photoshop magic and I put some different eye shades on Grace Chan. And what do you think about it? Does she look better? What I have done is I've taken all your suggestions, and all these beautiful ladies are from different ethnicity. And before I even begin, I want to tell you every single one of them is really beautiful. And if I do comment on a certain feature, it is all with lots of respect to women in particular and to all these beautiful ladies. I just want to point out some of the comments might be quite useful for you guys that are listening in. Okay, for Grace, what features do you see right here? You see this little U? For face reading, we call it the movie star cheeks, and this U shape that is formed when the ladies smile, it's wow, it's a head turner. So the movie star cheeks and the sharp chin is a very common feature across so many of the ladies that have been selected today by you. And here is wow, this is just a buffet of fantastically beautiful women. Angelina Jolie, Audrey Hepburn, Anne Hathaway, who is likely the reincarnation of Audrey Hepburn, and Julia Roberts. They have one thing in common: they have fantastic lips. Okay, Julia Roberts is known for her broad smile, bigger than ever, and Anne Hathaway and Audrey Hepburn is exactly the same. For Julia Roberts, she has a very distinct, thick lips, and there's a cleft there at the center of the lips, and that makes her stand out. Angelina Jolie also is a very distinct jawline. You know, incidentally, because I am going to talk about this golden ratio where there is a certain proportion where the eyes are supposed to be and where the noses are supposed to be, and the AI has picked one particular person in the world as the most beautiful lady. And you know what? Angelina Jolie breaks all that. She's not even close, but she's still ranked as one of the most beautiful ladies in the world. First of all, I'd like to thank all you ladies, because your opinion on what women are supposed to look like to be beautiful for men, that's really important. But men, in the natural sense of the word, women dress up nice so that they can attract the man, so the men's opinions are very important. So all of you, when I ask you for the photographs and you actually gone through lots of women's photograph, I just want to let you know Jesus is very disappointed in you. Okay, anyway, you see, when I Google handsome dogs, you see, for dogs, the male and the female dog kind of look alike. Okay, it's unlike a betta fish or a peacock where the male and the female species looks a bit different. A male collie and a female collie looks kind of alike. So when I key in handsome looking dogs, you get these strong features, wolf-like features. The top is the collie, and then there's a husky, and then there's a German Shepherd, we call it the Alsatian. And when you look at them, they actually look handsome. And when I look at them, I said, these dogs are really handsome. But there is another set of dogs that you also like. And look at this cute little puppy. Oh, it's so cute. He wins our heart over. So which dog do you eventually adopt or buy? One is because it's just so charming and it's so good looking, and the other one is because of this thing called cuteness. When I key in majestic dogs, you get the Afghan Hound, you get the Golden Retriever, you also get the Collie, long mane, like the left corner, the Afghan Hound. Do you remind you of Cher? Okay. And then there are those dogs which have short legs. And people still, all breeds have an owner. Okay, people still buy these dogs and keep them as pets and love them. So there's a very strong point I want to make at the end of this video is that, hey, you're gonna be someone's girl. You are gonna be someone's girl. Okay, someone's gonna like you for the way you are, because beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. My main man, the guy that I admire so much when it comes to motivational quotes, is Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey says this: a man will settle on the best of his limited options. You know what that means? It means that some women are out of our league, and this is the best among those that will like us back, that she's the best. We pick from that. Mind blasting, isn't it? Make up really enhance a look. It really does. Okay, take a look at Adele and the makeup magic. On the left, she's not made up. On the right, she looks so glamorous. We got to give makeup the credit. And some without makeup, they're naturally beautiful. One of the main things that makes a woman really attractive is actually the eyes. Okay, and that is why so much emphasis is put onto the eyes, the eyeshadow, the eyelash. It's like a picture, and then you get a really good expensive frame, and it presents the picture really well. Okay, so that is what the makeup around the eyes is supposed to be, presents the eye. Okay, the other part that you usually see is that you have a foundation to clear off the blemishes, but also the shadowing to give you a different kind of look. Look at Melania Trump. Later on, I'm going to show you Melania Trump. She wants to look more with a thinner cheeks. Okay, and so she puts a shadow there. This is my favorite girl in Singapore Mediacorp. I do not know whether you can recognize her without the eyes, because study shows that if the eyes is the most expressive part of the face, and that's why a lot of media cover the eyes if they don't want you to recognize them. So unless you've got a very distinct look like Donald Trump, where you can recognize him just by the hair, how many of you can actually recognize this lady? She's probably the prettiest celebrity I've seen in our local stage, and she is Fiona Xie. Okay, just simply perfect face. Well, almost. Because if I could change one thing about her, the shape of the ear, if you can see just the right ear and the left ear slightly, if the shape could be a little bit more curved, that would be interesting. So these are very minute things. That's why they score about 90, 95 upon 100. This is my submission. This is Sophia Carson. She is a Disney star, and recently she acted in a show called Art Beat. I really admire how she could dance, and she's really charming. Okay, so what does she have here? She doesn't have that U-shape. She doesn't have that U-shape cheeks. They call it the movie star cheeks, but she does have a cleft. So there are a few things here I want to talk to you about. The cleft on the chin, cleft on the nose, and dimples. And of course the movie star cheeks. These are very 4 additional features that not all film stars have. And for Angelina Jolie, it was the cleft on the lips. Okay, these are very interesting facial features that enhance their look. So I really like this. This is my submission, Sophia Carson, a fresh look. She does not have that thin, elongated, sharp chin look, and she will fall into a certain category where I will talk about. On your left is, I can't even pronounce her name, Dilraba Murat. 2 of you submitted this. She is pretty. Not perfect to me, but she is really pretty. And again, I said all these girls are really, really pretty. She has a slight sunken facial features right here. Overall, again, 9 upon 10. Fantastic. Song Kei-ho, everyone's favorite. She acted in Descendants of the Sun. Mature lady, very pretty. I'm going to share with you this thing called the epicanthal fold, which is that thing that fold, the eyelids that folds inwards for Asian faces, and for the Caucasian, it folds slightly on the outside. So if you fold from the inside, that's why they say, oh, it's an Asian eye, Asian eye. Okay, so you learn a new terminology. It's an epicanthal fold. Deepika Padukone is ranked the #1 most beautiful Bollywood actress. Similarly, she has a very distinct jawline, accentuated lips, perfect facial shape. Alyssa Milano, one of my favorite when I was a teen, and she was a teen and she was acting in Who's the Boss. She has this incredibly sharp chin, this mesmerizing smile, and every night after Who's the Boss, I would just lie down in my bed and I will pray for her. I will take out my rosary and I'll pray for her. Okay. Nigella Lawson, she has just that talking eyes. Monica Bellucci, and the things about eyes, for women, the bigger the eyes, they look better, and that's why now in Japanese culture, the anime, they put the big contact lens to make your eyes look bigger. Later on, if I do the guys version, you realize that's not the case. Guys with really big eyes look stunned, and they prefer the Tom Cruise oval-shaped eyes, slightly squinted. So here is Margaret Denise Quilley, better known as Maggie Q in the Hollywood handle. Her father is Irish and Polish descent, and her mother is Vietnamese. So you have this exotic look. She has this very longer face, and that makes her look pretty too. Her eyes is definitely the plus point, and her lips so distinct. On your right, amazing girl. I don't know who she is. Hannah Quilley Van. She's a Taiwanese Korean on the mother's side and Australian Dutch on her father's side. And you see that percentage that I put up there, that's called the golden ratio, because the percentage between the eyes and the face is supposed to be 46%, and from the eyes to the mouth is supposed to be 36% of the entire face. And that's what you call the golden ratio. So what the AI did was they had a huge big data of the most beautiful woman, and they took all the averages and they came up with this whole list of golden ratios on various parts of the face. And the most beautiful lady according to AI is Bella Hadid. This girl. Is she the most beautiful lady in your opinion? I don't know. But that's what the AI says. So I want to come to this point that seriously, I do not even know how the Miss Universe judges judge based on what. Because different ethnicity has different beauty. And if you Google ancient Chinese beauty, they would depict to you something like this drawing here. A nice long-fingered, demure, olive face, pearl skin girl, when actuality the emperor has a choice of the most beautiful ladies in the world, and the concubine kind of look like that. And this is a Maharaja with two of his concubines, and they have very big squarish face, and that's their choice. Okay, I will also talk about men. Why on your left it's Zac Efron, and on your right is Kim Tae-hyun. So what makes some of you like Zac Efron and some of you will go for Kim Tae-hyun? There's this word I want to introduce to you called neoteny, and neoteny is what we call like baby-like features. So some people like a man or a lady because the person is pretty and handsome, but some like because of the baby-like features. And that seemed to be the trend for the Koreans. That's why they want to act cute and they have baby-like features. So in this case, you see the girl on your left, Kim Tae-hee, as compared to a more matured face like Dato' Michelle Yeoh of Malaysia. And you see one has very strong mature features, and the other, Kim has more the neotonic type of features, which is a baby-like feature. So when you recall back what I talk about, the dogs, the handsome one like the Alsatian, and then the cute ones with the short legs, that's what it is. So cartoon knows about this, and neoteny is about making the limbs shorter, the features rounder, and people still like that. So to end today's broadcast, we have a Zhu Yu, which is more the neotonic type, cute baby-like features as compared to Disha Patini, who to me I think is one of the most beautiful Bollywood actress. How can this video be completed without me talking a little bit on physiognomy? One of the most photographed women in the world, if not the most photographed women in the world. Of course, everyone aged, but she aged, and I see some very distinct features that have changed. Her eyes looks much sadder, of course. Okay, the epileptic folds started to appear, and her face structure actually became longer. It shows a lot even on her skin quality that she was not doing too well in her life. Okay, I like to talk about Kanye West. Be a good girl and still be addicted to them hood rats. Maybe he's running for president of the United States, and I will also share with you who AI thinks is the best looking guy in the world.
Not that I know of.